Okay, I found this quilt rack for $14.99 when looking like a cat scratching post to me, and I asked them to mark it down, and they marked it down to $8. So I think I'm gonna go with that.
In this video, I'm going to take a quilt rack that I found at the local Salvation Army and turn it into a scratching post and like a cat condo play area for my brand new kitty. What I'm envisioning for this, I'm going to put it in my bedroom. There's a sunny window, and I'll show a shot of that at the very end. But because it's going to be in my bedroom, I want it to actually kind of be stylish and look pretty. And I like to rehab things, and I like a challenge. So what I'm envisioning is it's actually really dark, so I'm thinking I'm going to paint it and make it lighter. And I was going to just do tiers so she could have different areas to sleep on. But she actually gave me an idea that I think is kind of cute. I was folding laundry the other day, and I had a drawer opened, and I turn around and she was actually sitting in the drawer. So I think, you know, cats like boxes and they like going into enclosures. So I think what I'm gonna do is build like a fake box drawer looking thing on the bottom. So I wanna try to match the design elements in my bedroom to this kitty scratching post play area. So when I make that drawer on the bottom, I am picturing, I found these, they're not really frames. I found them at the local Marks. They're 99 cents each. And they, but they do have a mirror around the perimeter here. And what does it say? Did someone say spa day? No. Kind of dorky, but I'm going to take pictures of, her name's Kiki. I'm going to take pictures of Kiki, and I'm actually going to put them over top of that so that they do look like frames. But what I'm envisioning is building like a false looking drawer, or a fake drawer, and then lining the drawer with these. And I just ordered on eBay a real pretty like a drawer pull. It's gonna go there. This next row will be just like a shelf here lined with carpet, and then I'm gonna put a ramp going up and a hole somewhere through here and another layer up here. So anyway, stay tuned and let's see what I can do with this. Hopefully I don't ruin this antique quilt rack. Okay, first step is painting, which hopefully I can get more on that than myself, because as you can tell from my overalls, I'm kind of a messy painter. Probably end up with it in my hair. Okay, so as you can see, I painted this all white, and I think it looks much lighter, and I really like it. The other color was like a dark walnut, and it was going to look too heavy in that space. So it did take about 3 coats of white to cover it. And the next thing I'm going to do is build the box that's going to kind of look like a drawer that matches the drawers on my dresser. And I went ahead and cut wood yesterday. So all the pieces are laying here. I'm not going to spend too much time. You can just find a drawer or find like make your own wooden box. But I mean, my dimensions are going to be 30.5 by 20, but you can't really follow that because whatever your project is, it's going to have different measurements. So, okay, moving on to that part. Okay, so I knew this was going to drive me crazy. I went ahead and trimmed this out to give it a nice finished look. I hate doing miter cuts, but the more you do it, the easier it gets and the better you get at it. So I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. Okay, next thing I want to do is create a ramp going from level 2 up to level 3 for my kitty cat. So what I'm using is I just painted up a piece of wood. I want to put something on it that she can kind of dig her claws into to make it easier for her to climb up. So I'm going to use this piece of wicker that I got at a garage sale. I'm going to cut it probably here so that I still have a strip left that maybe I could use on another project. So that is the next part I'm going to do. Okay, so now I'm ready for what's going to be actually like the second tier up, but the first one that'll be covered in carpet. And I have a piece, a plank that is, how long is this? I think it's like 30 1/4. Yeah, 30 1/4. And I have my rugs. I picked ones that have like a short pile like a low pile to them. And are very pliable. They're very bendy. There were other ones at Mark's that were really thick, and I thought I'd have a hard time working with them, so I chose one that's thin. And I honestly don't know what the best way to cut this is. I'm just going to start doing it. So I think what I'm going to do is do like a little ledge. I'm going to cut this, do like a little ledge here, and just leave this as the opening, and then there'll be like 2 ledges up here. Here's where I'm at now. I've got this tier done, this one, and my ramp is going to come up, and I hope she can fit through there. And it's going to attach kind of sort of like that. I need to find something to trim that out. I originally thought I was going to use the carpet I cut off of that, but it doesn't look right. So I might use rope. I bought jute rope that's going to wrap around these places, and I might use that same rope to trim out that. But my next step right now is to attach these to the top. Pre-drill some holes. Okay, so what I've done is attached all the platforms with screws, and then I took my plank that she'll be able to access the upper layer, and I cut it 45s, and then I put a little hinge on it, and I'm gonna attach this to the top with screws, and then also anchor it on the side there with a screw too. Okay, I'm getting there. The next thing that I want to do is add an area on here for her to actually scratch at so that she quits picking on my mother's nice couch. So I am going to wrap this part, that part, and then on the other side with this jute rope, and I think I will probably maybe put some glue here and wrap it and staple it as I go. I took pictures. This is my new little cat, Kiki. And then I took pictures. This is Callie Cat and Blackie and Gray. The kids named them. So these are kitties we've had over the years, and then the current cat that I have now. So what I'm gonna do is hot glue. I'm gonna make these look like picture frames, but first I laminated the photos so they wouldn't get ruined. So what I'm going to do is put a shot of hot glue and then regular tight bond and leave it overnight, and then it should be pretty secure in the morning. Kiki. That's your new perch. Good, I'm glad there's enough room for her to go on that side. I wasn't sure, I had to estimate. She fits. And figured it out. Good, Kiki. Yay, scratch the heck out of that, not my couch. Man, I hope I built that sturdy.